Hello Year 3, hello Year 4. So this is your fifth lesson with me, Mrs. Lambert. Okay, so I thought we'd wake up today with our musical voices and sing, see how the snowflakes are falling, falling so softly and white, coming from God in their beauty, all through the day and the night. White are the hills and the meadows, white are the roofs of the town, coming from God in their beauty, all through the day and the night. Hopefully you've remembered the words. So here we go. 1, 2, off we go. See how the snowflakes are falling, falling so softly and white, coming from God in their beauty, all through the day and the night. White are the hills and the meadows, white are the roofs of the town, coming from God in their beauty, all through the day and the night. See how the snowflakes are falling, falling so softly and white, coming from God in their beauty, all through the day and the night. Oh, I do like that song, and I know it won't be long before we won't be able to sing it. So the snowflakes are falling as I'm singing it to you now. It's a lovely little song. Okay, so I thought in today's lesson, before we break up for half term, we could just have a little recap on all the things that we have learned so far and start something new as well. So it just gets us in the mood for something new for when we come back to school. So I'm just going to have, oh yes, before I forget, you do need for this lesson, you do need a whiteboard, a marker and a pencil and paper. So if you want to get those, pause the video and get those, that would be great. Okay, so I'm wondering if we can remember. So I'm going to draw this. Can we remember how long? If you want to draw that, you're more than welcome. How long do we hold that on for? Okay, so let's see if you can have a little think about that. And I am going to clap it for you. In fact, I think I'm going to clap and sing. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. La, 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 la. So how many beats was that? I shall write it underneath. So have you got la, la? Okay. Now, if you noticed, I've just sung that to you when I was pointing twice. So I'm just going to introduce a new little symbol because we're going to use this today. That's what this is. Okay, can you see? That's what we call a repeat mark. So instead of, because I said I performed it twice, instead of writing the whole thing twice, you got a little bit of a shortcut. La, repeat, la. So it's a double bar line with the 2 dots, so it's got measles. Okay? Now, so yes, that was a semi-brief for 4 beats. Okay, I'm going to do another one now. Okay, I wonder how this sounds. Can you remember? La, 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 la. So it is a minim, and each one lasts for 2 beats. Okay. Please write it as well because then you can see it. Okay. La, 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 la. All right. Now we'll just have one more of these. Third one. Okay. La, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. One beat each. La, 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 la. So let me remind you of the names. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Semi-brief. And if you remember, we put him as the oldest of the note family and we called him Grandad. Okay, so semi-brief, Grandad, semi-brief, 4 beats. La, la. Okay, now this one here, we have Minims. She's slightly younger than Grandad. Mummy, Minim. Mummy, Minim. And she lasts for la, la, 1, 2, 3, 4. She lasts for 2 beats. And then Mummy Minim's son, slightly younger, Christopher Crotchet, 1 beat each. La, 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 la. Okay. Now, semi-brief, Minim, Crotchet. Hopefully these names are going in. Okay. Now, just going to do something a little bit different. Plant a little seed. Okay. And hopefully we'll start it for after the half term. Okay, so we're going to have a little look at some simple rhythmic notation. Okay, so right, now can you see? It looks like a number 1. But when we're doing notation like this, it becomes what we call a tar. All right. Now, a tar is actually the same length and the same thing as a crotchet. But when you're writing it as rhythm, that's what it looks like. And we're now going to call it a tar. When we're doing our rhythms, the word tar fits really, really well. So it's a bit easier to do when we're doing our rhythms. So we're going to call it tar for now, okay? But it is still the same as a crotchet. It looks quite different. Okay, now what I want you to do, as you can see, I have got 4 of them. Tar, 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 tar. And I want you to perform it when we do twice. So we need our repeat sign. Ta, 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 ta. Okay, so I want you to write that on your whiteboards or paper. And here we go. I'm going to count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, 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 ta. Got that? Okay, so that was number 1. Okay, now I want you to have a look at this. Okay, underneath your tar, we have, looks a little bit, if you put a circle in the middle, look like a door. Alright, but this is what we call T, T. It's got a hat on it. T, T. Okay. Quick, quick. And if we did this, look. They'd look like quavers, wouldn't they? And that's exactly what they are. But in rhythmic notation, we're going to call it T, T. Let me just show you again. Without the note at the bottom. With the hat on the top. T, T. Ah. So, here we go. Now then. T, 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 ta, ta. T, 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 ta, ta. T, 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 ta, ta. I would like you to write that, please, as your number 2. T, 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 ta, ta. So we have 2 pairs, and then a ta and a ta, with your repeat sign at the end. T, 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 ta, ta. The reason why I want you to write them is so that I can clap them with you, so I'm not pointing and clapping at the same time. Okay, so that's number 2. I want you to do number 3 now. And number 3 looks like this. You see? T, T, ta, T, T, ta, T, T, ta, T, T, ta. Oh, and that has a real rhythmic pattern, doesn't it? Quick, quick, long, quick, quick, long, quick, quick, long, quick, quick, long. And that is number 3. It goes like this. I'll count us in. You can clap it with me if you want. 1, 2, off we go. T, T, ta, T, T, ta, T, T, ta, T, T, ta. Okay. Right, number 4. Number 4, you can see ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta. Long, long, quick, quick, long, 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 quick, quick, long. Let's clap that then. I hope you're writing them down. So that's number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Long, long, quick, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Okay, number 5. I've got a few. Okay. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Okay. Number 5. So number 5, we have 3 pairs of TT and then a ta at the end. Count them 1, 2, 3, 4. T, 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 ta. Right, have you got that down? So 3 pairs and a ta at the end. I'm going to count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. T, 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 ta. And again, T, 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 ta. Okay. And the last one, number 6. So number 6 looks like this. So we have 1, 2, 3 tars and TT at the end. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, 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 ti, ti. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the rhythms that we've got down, and we're going to clap each one twice. Okay. So I'm hoping that you've got them. You can always, if you're not sure on how to write them, you can always pause the video and start it again, and then come back to this place. Okay, so number 1 goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, ta, ta. Repeat it. Okay, this time I'm not going to put the tars in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2. Number 2 with your 2 pairs and your tar. Okay, goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ti, 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 ta, ta. Ti, 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 ta, ta. This time, I am not going to say the tars. Count as it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Number 3. So number 3. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. This is the one that has a rhythmic pattern in. Okay, so I'll count as in 1, 2, 3, 4. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. This time we'll do it again, but without the tars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right. Number 4. Number 4. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta. So I'm going to clap it now without the tars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Number 5. Ti, 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 ta. Ti, 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 ta. Count that in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and number 6. 1, 2, off we go. Ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti. Okay, here I go. 1, 2, off we go. Okay, right, I hope you've got all those written down. And what I'm going to do is I am going to clap 3. All right, I'm going to clap 3. I'm going to give you some time to think about them, and I'll clap each one twice. You have to think by looking at your rhythms that you've written down from 1 to 6. You've got to work out which one have I clapped. Ooh, so, are we ready? I'm just going to see which ones I am going to clap because I don't know yet. So, okay, that took some thinking, didn't it? Okay, so I'm going to clap 3 rhythms and you to work out which ones I've clapped. Once you've worked out which one it is, you write that number down from 1 to 6. Okay, so if you think, say, I clapped number 2, you write number 2 down, exactly. Right, so here comes the first one, and I am going to clap it twice. So here comes the first one. I'll count myself in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll give you time to think about that. Which one was it from 1 to 6? I'll do it again. Okay, right then, so I want you to write down that number, which one you think it was I clapped. Now we're going to have a look at another one. So this is number 2. So your second one. So here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give you time to think about that one. A bit trickier, this one. I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that was your second one. And now for the last one. Count 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's quite a nice one. I'll do it again. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's go over the answers. I hope you've got 3 answers. All right, that's a nice little game to play. So the first one. So I went. And I hope you got number 1. Ta, 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 ta. Okay. Your second one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I thought this one probably was quite easy because it ended with a TT. And if you look from 1 to 6, there's only one rhythm that ends with a TT, and that is number 6. Ta, 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 TT. Alright, so that's number 6. And the last one, I think is my favourite. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ti ti ta, ti ti ta. And this is the only one with a rhythmical pattern, which was number 3. Ti ti ta, ti ti ta, ti ti ta, ti ti ta. Right, you can have a go at those at home for next week through the holiday. Have a little swap around with those little rhythms I've written. You can clap them and practice them. Practice saying them. Have a bit of rhythmic fun with them. You can if you're at home, you can test the people you live with, your family, your brother and your sister. If you are at school, you can do a little test on each other. Have a bit of fun. Okay. And we will have a look at them. We will go back with them and have look at them even further for when we come back to school. I'm going to say bye for now. Take care and stay safe, and see you after the half term. Bye.